YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jay out here on this morning walk. It's a Tuesday, and just wanted to hop on here, make this quick vid. How the goals going, G? You know, we a few weeks in. I think it's the third week of 2023. How the goals going? I know we all set goals leading up to 2023 at the start of the year. Everybody had things that we wanted to achieve. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. Some of my goals have been going well, some of them have not been going as planned, right? So what I wanted to talk about in today's video is your ability to adapt is crucial to success, G. And this is for my people that's entrepreneurs. This is for my people that's working regular jobs. Just in general, right? Like, your ability to adapt in this world is going to determine a lot, right? So I'm speaking firsthand, right? So I'm looking at my financial situation. I'm looking at my, things I'm doing with my career. And if y'all don't know, I do high ticket sales. So I'm doing that. Things haven't been going as it should or planned. And with that, I wanted to, start doing things on my own business. So I've been trying to run that for the beginning of the year. But, owning the business, starting the business is difficult, especially in the online space when you don't have many case studies, testimonials. In a time like this, the biggest players in the market, they're usually going to rise to the cream of the crop. And the new players, they're going to kind of get kicked out. So I'm not saying that's all case. Sometimes when the market's shifting like this, there is opportunity and room for new players to come in, right? So I'm not making an excuse saying it's impossible to get your business going. But what I am saying firsthand is I have to adapt to get to my next level, right? So sometimes we have grandiose dreams and goals and big things that we want to hit in life. And I'm not saying those things are bad or wrong, but sometimes you just got to go, instead of from 1 to step 10, you got to go to step number 1 to step 2. And that step 1 to step 2 could change your life. Like me, I may want to make 100K a month. That's one of my goals, right? I'm just going to keep it a bean with y'all here. But, if I could just double my income from what I'm doing right now, what I did last month, and double my income this month, that would be a huge improvement. And if I could double that again in a month after that, that would be a huge improvement. If I could double that again, that would be a huge improvement. So instead of going from how can I make $100,000 in a month, how can I just double my income and then do that a couple times, right? And all those incremental levels is going to greatly improve your life. I think the biggest thing when it comes to adapting, look at the puppies. Come on, Awesome. There you go. Come on. I think the biggest thing when it comes to adapting, right, is staying in alignment, though. Like, I'm not saying, if you're going down the path of sales, to go jump into the medicinal field. Or if you're in medicine, go jump into the path of law, right? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is sometimes you need to adapt and just have that adaptation be in the same field. So for me, I could go change, instead of running my own sales business and continuing to try to go that, I can go change fields slightly, go work with a better company to where I'm in a better position to double my income or triple my income from where I'm at right now. And what working for that company will do for me is give me the skills that ultimately I need to have better success with my own business down the line, right? So just thinking those 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 or 5 moves ahead, as opposed to looking at just the moment and how you can get from step 1 to step 10, I think it's very crucial, especially in times like this where the economy, is doing what it do whatever it does, right? In the state, they say we're going into a recession, all this different type of stuff. Now, I'm not trying to fear monger and say that you got to be, fearful. I don't believe in that at all. But what I am saying is you have to be perspicacious, like word to Andrew Tate. You have to be super aware of the landscape of what's going on, super aware of the opportunities that you have at hand, and aware on what doing that and what executing on that can do for your life. And by doing that, I'm just saying adapting. it may be a little bit different than what you expected it to be 2 months ago. It may be different than what you expected it to be 1 week ago. But the speed at which you're able to adapt is going to be very crucial to your success. Now, let's transfer that to a business sense. I'm not going to make this video too long, but let's transfer it to a business sense, right? If you're owning a business, at times like this, you know, there might not be as much product market resonance that you had, you know, a year ago or during COVID. You know, that might be, the market sophistication may be to a level to where, you know, they're past that level of product. So you may need to change up your offer. You may need to add an additional service to your offer. You may need to do these different things to, again, adapt to the current state of the world, the current state of the market. And through that adaptation is where you're going to see a lot of success, because everybody's not doing it. You know, you're setting yourself apart when you're able to adapt like that. When you're able to look at the landscape, adapt quickly, then you're going to set yourself apart than everybody else who's not adapting, who's your competitors, you know. And everybody has competitors. Life is competitive, right? Like, and people only realize this when they go through hard times. You know, if your business start not generating as much money as it did the last couple months, that money going somewhere, and it's probably going to your competitors. Similar example in work, you know, you may get laid off, and if you would have adapted and started doing different things at your job or providing a different set of value, then you may have kept your job over the person they laid you off for. So everything's a competition, and one of the best competitive advantages you're gonna have is your ability to adapt. So that's it for today's video. The message is adapt, hold firm on the vision. You know, we're not losing the vision, we're not losing the sight of our goals and where we're headed, but the path to get there is malleable. The path to get there can be adapted to the current situation and what's going to help you out the most currently. Like, what's going to get you from step 1 to step 2, and then once you get to step 2, what's going to get you from step 2 to step 3, and then when you get to step 3, what's going to get you from step 3 to 4, as opposed to what's going to get you from step 1 to step 10. Hope that makes sense. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all week, and I'll catch you in the next one.